So I will go to our action agenda, which is number 12. Action is necessary or appropriate on matters discussed in executive session. Ms. Huddle.
I move that we approve the selected employment items in Exhibit A.
Is there a second? Ms. Hines seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor? And no opposed. Item 13. You have another motion? Okay. On 13, okay, yeah. I thought that's what I'm on.
Okay.
Mr. Lovelace, I'm going to call on you because you've done lots of work on this.
Yeah, I think that Dr. Ross and the staff have laid it out pretty well for us. But they're right now they're $3,545,000 worth of capital, unencumbered capital improvement funds from prior years, and that has been there all the way back to 2000. Some of it all the way back to 2016. So, Dr. Ross.
You want to make your motion?
Yeah. I just want to explain it. Dr. Ross has brought forth to us the method and the equity so that these funds could be shared right away so it could get started on the projects. And a lot of these funds will be used in the eastern portion of our district. So I move that encumbered capital improvement projects from prior years be used to fund $3,545,000 of capital projects shown in Exhibit C.
Is there a second? Ms. Huddle seconds. Now, any discussion? Ms. Hines.
Dr. Ross, I noticed that we were given a colored chart of some of these projects, and there's a difference in this on Harbison West for some security. Did you want to talk about that a little bit? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I do want to thank you, and Ms. Huddle. I did not want to get the cat out of the bag last time when you asked me about science labs because we were waiting to bring Irmo High School to you, so that now you know why I didn't address it. So thank you. We had a situation at Harbison West, and we looked at our funding to see if we can make a change. So there's two changes on this sheet, as you can see, and thank you for those that you pointed out. So at Harbison West, on Friday, we have A3 Communications coming out to the school. They're on state contract to look at the security for that school. So we looked at all the project costs, and we did remove $5,000 from the marquee at Dutch Fork Middle to put $5,000 towards Harbison West, which was not on your sheet last week, so we can address security. We do have security, as we'll give you in a little while. We have security built in for the 23-24 capital projects as part of that, but we want to go ahead and look at security. And because of the proximity of Harbison West, we thought that was the best school to do a pilot practice study to see what we can do to improve security. So that's the difference. We added $5,000 to Harbison West and removed $5,000 from Dutch Fork Middle.
Thank you. Any other questions? No questions? We'll put it for a motion. We've had a motion, a second, and discussion. Is your hand up for a question? Oh, okay. Oh, you're ready to vote. I got you. All those in favor? Has 6-0. Thank you. Okay. Good job. 14, second and final reading of proposed revisions to board policy FEC, selection of professionals in facilities construction. Yes.
Chair Hammond, was there a second recommendation? We weren't done with 13 yet, I don't believe. Can I make a motion?
On 13?
Yes. Can I make the motion that we reallocate the unused funding from the Irmo High School Science Labs and District Office Print Shop renovations from the 2021 capital approved budget to be redistributed for the removal of unsafe portables and the conversion of maintenance facilities, which totals $1.1 million? That was the second part.
That's you making that. Well, we've had the, excuse me, we had Mr. Lovelace's motion
But it was for the 300, or the 3.5 million.
So you're making another one about the
Yes.
capital projects? Okay,
Yes.
I got you. You want to, are you seconding that? Okay, so since that's your motion, you want to speak to it?
Well, that is, Dr. Ross can
I can speak to it,
absolutely-
yes. So because we're proposing the new Irmo High School, which would include those labs, we have, if you are going at the district office, we have 6 trailers that we have staff in. Those are beyond repair at this time.
Yes, sir.
And so we can renovate, what was the name of that old school? It was it was one of the first schools in District 5 that, not Rich Letts, I'll let you speak to it. It's on our campus, in fact. I put you on the spot here, but
You put me on the spot.
it's a very old school building. It's one of the first that was in our community.
Palmetto Woods.
And we are now using it as a warehouse. We can renovate that, move those portables, put the staff, the instructional staff in the renovated space and get rid of those portables, but we can't repair them anymore. But I'll let you speak to the construction end of what we're going to do in that building.
I'm sorry, I couldn't come up with the name, Dr. Ross. Yeah, so the portables are really, they need to be removed, and so the construction makes kind of like the science labs at Irmo High School, we would be better off building a new facility, and those portables, we cannot, there's rot, there's a lot of issues, and so if we can renovate the space, the current maintenance facility, and then reutilize Palmetto Woods, and that would become our maintenance shop. It's a way of saving taxpayer dollars to spend a little bit of money there, giving our folks trades, places to work, and having a central facility to receive products. So that would allow us to create a better environment for our employees and also do some work at Palmetto Woods to make that a safe environment for our trade skills to work.
Great, great. Good. So we had the motion, you second. Any other questions on it? Then we'll vote. All those in favor? That is 6-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a good deal. That's been needed for a long time. Now we will go to 14.
Item number 14, this is the second reading amendments to policy FEC. I make the motion that second reading approval be given to the following amendments to policy FEC dated 2/14. The number 1, the members of Board of Trustees be barred from voting or ad hoc membership on professional selection committees. 2, candidates for voting or ad hoc membership of the selection committees be vetted by the superintendent to determine actual or apparent conflicts of interest, and if conflict of interest exists, the candidates must withdraw from consideration. And 3, voting or ad hoc members of selection committees be required to sign and adhere to the district's confidentiality and conflict of interest policy.
Is there a second? Ms. Huddle seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor? And that is 6-0. Thank you, Mr. Lovelace. I think that's a very important motion.